Hi guys, welcome back. I have a treat for you tonight. I know a lot of times we want to make a little something special for our sweetheart or for somebody that is coming over. So I'm going to show you how to do date night on a budget, okay? Now, if you've got heavy eaters in your crowd, or you really want to impress somebody, do 4 chicken breasts instead of 2, but you can do this with 2, okay? You take your boneless, skinless chicken breast, trim off all that extra little fatty pieces. Those are not very savory when it comes to a mouthful, all right? And then one of the things that I have found in my kitchen that I absolutely love is this wonderful piercer right here. And you work the whole piece of meat with that tool. And the reason why is because that allows your marinade to get all throughout that piece of meat and flavors it and tenderizes it also absolutely wonderfully. And you can really go at it. John Cena would be so proud. Now that we have it all tenderized with our piercer, we're going to throw it in the bag. Now, kind of close that down and just holding it shut a little bit, give it a pound with one of these. If you don't have one of these, you know what? Get a bottle or a glass. Go to it like that, okay? Into that is going to go our seasonings for our marinade. In goes our salt and pepper, about a teaspoon of salt and about a half of a teaspoon of pepper. Just going to throw that in there like that. Then in goes about 2 teaspoons of olive oil, not a whole lot, and about a 1/4 cup to a 1/3 of a cup of white wine. Not much, you see that? Not much. Now, right here, this is why I did not season this when it was out on the cutting board. Did you notice that? I didn't go through all that because I knew I was going to pound it in this bag anyway. This is a little shortcut, little hack for you that I have found. Put it in a lovely ziplock bag or zipper bag that you have cleaned out and saved. And do all of that in a heavy-duty bag. Mush it all around, all right? And then we're going to zip that up, and this is going to sit for a very quick marinade for about 5 minutes. Okay, guys, our water is ready, our grill pan is ready. And we're going to go ahead. You want your grill pan at a pretty good, about medium high, because you want to start these nice and hot, and then you're going to turn it down. Like I said, medium to medium high. You want to get a good sear on that and get those nice, beautiful grill marks all across that one side. Now, guys, I don't know if you noticed it, but I did not oil my grill pan. The little bit of oil that we had in the marinade is going to do just fine for that chicken going into that grill pan. We don't need to give it extra fat, okay? And one really nice thing about this recipe is it's a little bit on the lighter side, and that's going to come in really handy when it comes to dessert. Stay tuned for that. Sex by chocolate. Did I say sex? Oh! Okay, so our Orzo Pasta is into the salted water. We want to give that a quick stir around and then let it go a little bit. We don't want to stir it every second, but it's in the pot. Okay, guys, our pasta is ready to drain. However, we're going to need a little bit of that pasta water. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of that pasta water into this weighting measuring cup right here, so that I don't lose it when I drain my pasta. Just to make sure I have enough, I'll put in a little bit extra. Okay, guys, make sure you wash your tongs before you go back to check your chicken for doneness, okay? Because you don't want any cross-contamination or any salmonella running around. Then with your clean tongs, go in and check your chicken breast like this. When they feel pretty firm and do not have very much give to them at all, they're done, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove these to the plate so that I can finish the dish with the roasted tomatoes. In go tomatoes. And a little bit of our pasta water to get those going. Okay, now we've got our tomatoes in there. We want to keep that heat up pretty high, and remember with our added pasta water, what we want is for all of those good brown little caramely bits on the bottom of that grill pan, we want those to come up and get all over those tomatoes. And we're just going to cook these until the tomatoes begin to burst. When they just begin to burst, they're ready. You see these? Almost all the liquid has evaporated again in this pan, and that's exactly how we want it because that has transferred all that wonderful flavor to the tomatoes. Now, our orzo is drained, and in our bowl, to this we're going to add our jarred creamy pesto. Now, this is something special I have found. It's by Barilla, and it is the creamy ricotta and basil. Now, you might wonder why I'm using a jarred pesto and not making my own. Well, here's a lovely reason why. Because unless you have your own basil plants, which I do not at the moment, you're probably going to pay more, much more, to make it from scratch than it would cost you to get this on sale, which I did. And I believe it was a buy one, get one free sale. Just gonna toss this together like this. And you know what, guys? This pesto sauce is so lovely and thick, but it's a little bit thicker than what I want. So, little trick. Just add a little drizzle of your favorite extra virgin olive oil because it's gonna loosen that up just enough to make it not quite so thick, okay? Now into that, which is still hot, we want our fresh sliced spinach, okay? And you're just gonna slice that up about 1/8 of an inch. I like to do it about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch, not too wide, okay? We don't want big lumps of spinach in each bite. Look how pretty. Look how pretty that is already. Then into that is going to go some of our fresh roasted tomatoes. Look at that. How beautiful is that? And we just are tossing it together, guys, not beating it to death, just tossing it together till it's incorporated. And there you go. We're gonna serve that on a plate with our beautiful chicken cut on the bias. We have our chicken, our pesto pasta, and it's time for a taste test. Mmm. 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 So creamy, full of flavor. Mmm. That fresh spinach in there, you guys, is the perfect foil to that little bit of creaminess in the pesto. Okay? Mmm. You guys are gonna love this. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. And that is dinner for two, date night on a budget, for about $5. Ooh. You're gonna have to let me know what you think about this, okay? Hit me up on the comments. Throw a like and a thumbs up. Hit that notify bell, guys, so you can see all the wonderful videos we're uploading for you every week. We'll see you next time on Things Tina Does.